Careful, boys. We can hear you now.
Hello. What is going on, guys? Welcome to As Told by Dice. This is book 2, The Long Winter, excuse me, my own title. What's going on, guys?
How you guys doing? I just opened Roll20 to see that there is a dark mode, so
Yeah, the dark mode looks good.
We
yeah,
out here thriving.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. It looks good. It looks really good.
Hold on.
How was your guys' week?
Long day of work.
It was good, I worked, man.
Yeah.
And I drank coffee and
I've been really liking coffee lately.
It's
kind of been a problem.
Coffee
I've been
is
drinking
dope.
About 6 today, cups of coffee, maybe 7.
That's lightweight.
Drink more than that, bro.
I don't drink any coffee.
None?
In real life, I don't drink any coffee, but in multiple multiple RPs that I'm a part of, my characters are fucking coffee fiends. It's weird.
Missing out, man.
I don't know why that is. I'm living vicariously through my fake creation. Maybe Revan will also be a coffeeholic.
Maybe I'll have to introduce to you some coffee or something.
Yeah, but
maybe something a little stronger.
Personally, I'm a like Dr. Pepper kind of guy.
That's your fix.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I cannot.
It's not.
Nice.
It's not healthy, but it is my fix. I'm gonna
soda.
go ahead and I'm just gonna throw a quick map on for you folks, just so you can remember where we're at. And I believe we have to roll.
Yeah, this dark
I got
mode is so clean. Like,
dude,
the character sheet is so good.
It looks so good. Hold on.
Yeah, I kind of wish that they would do the font in red, not white, but I get why they don't.
Sheesh.
But it looks good.
Maybe.
No, dude, this looks nice.
Just personal preference. Just personal.
Oh,
I like the
Lord.
gray
I
actually
love
a
the
little bit
red.
more than the actual white, to be honest with you.
The gray.
Yeah, it's
And
easier
then
for me to see
the red
than
for
white.
that Dungeons and Dragons looks super clean on the black.
Yeah,
This looks
all of it
really nice. I love
good for
it.
them. Only took them
Forever.
a decade. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Don't cry about what you have.
might as well get to playing, yeah?
Ooh, recap time.
Yeah,
Alright.
I was doing some
Roll
hey,
for
come watch us
recap
play.
initiative.
Some what?
I was doing some hey, watch us play.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice, yeah.
Because you got to do the hey, watch us.
I rolled an
You
8.
gotta let us know. No, I'm gonna go ahead and I've recapped it this time.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I got a rock.
I wanted to
Go
win.
ahead.
Well, we ready to play? We good to go?
Yes,
Ready.
sir.
We are ready to play. The floor is yours, Senor Bakin.
Awesome. Well, last week on our premiere episode of As Told by Dice, Book 2, The Long Winter, we met our crew of adventurers. Kinna, the Goliath barbarian of the Dale, has made her way back home after a long absence. She was plagued by a dream on her first night spent in the spine of the world. She dreamt of an old companion, of Dake. He questioned her on her decisions, but before she could truly confront him, she woke up to a withering skeleton of a walking hyena. Quickly, she destroyed the beast with her trusted glaive, Revan, the half-elven ranger from Lonelywood, a young lad thrust into the head of household position. He and his siblings, Katrina, Lucas, and Natalie, live in a small cottage on the north end of Lonelywood. Together, they work to survive. After saving his brother from falling down an iced-over tunnel, a knock came to their door. The culprit, the speaker of Lonelywood, Nimsy, with a task for Revan. Long ago, she would ask Revan's father to complete Shust's task, but with his untimely demise, she turns to Revan for help. Begrudgingly, he obliges. Mateo, the mysterious man, was introduced to us on a wagon. His current mental state was, or is, questionable. The rocking wagon soothed Mateo to sleep and lulled him into a false state of security. His slumber brought to him visions of himself kneeling on a man's neck and stabbing him through the chin, after a pair of red eyes in the distance nodded and told him to do so. At the end of his dream, Mateo heard a distant laugh, or maybe he didn't. Maybe it was all just a trick. Recruited by Devusa Shane, the speaker of Bryn Shander, and the head of the Council of Speakers, the group set off to find an orc camp spotted southeast of town. With Revan's expertise of the land, he was able to easily find the camp. Revan used the distraction to sneak Revan used the distraction of Kinna and Mateo to sneak to the left side of the hill and hide behind a tree. Kinna and Mateo walked forward, looking to speak with the orcs. One came out, and it didn't go so well. For our viewers, it is the evening of the 21st of Kythorn, 1483 DR, the day after the summer solstice. The air is cool as a breeze comes off from the west. The clouds begin to roll in off the sea of moving ice, bringing with it what will surely be a quality amount of snow. Kinna and Mateo, before you stands a grinning 6-foot 8-inch orc with battle axe in hand. Revan, you crouch hidden behind the canopy of a tree. A goblin stand below you to your right, and a ferocious orc stands grinning before your friends. That doesn't even mention the 2 orcs that flank them to the right and the left. The orc in front of you, Kinna and Mateo, says, "Okay, well, red it is," and we'll go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh man, I haven't rolled initiative in days.
Go ahead and make sure to click on your token, and then go ahead and roll that.
There's always so many rules.
But if not, yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, my initiative's not. Yeah, it could be better.
Could be.
Could have been worse. Could have been worse, man.
Oh, I forgot to click on my token.
It's all good. I can add you. I can grab you.
Okay. I was like, I can reroll, you know.
Oh, get out of here. Which roll was your first one? 10?
This is 8.
No, I had to make sure for what was yours?
Mine was 6.
6? Okay. It was it still had the combat from Kinna's. Let's see. Who haven't I rolled for?
The little goblin in the back.
Yeah.
All right. I need more hidden.
Okay.
Yeah, you got me looking for a goblin.
Yeah.
Is that not a goblin? That's what you call these things, right?
Yep.
That is a goblin.
That's a goblin back there, yeah. You guys should be able to hear some music coming through.
Oh, I do.
Oh yeah, it's
some battle music here.
Yeah. It sounds like battle music, yep.
All right, so the first orc here, he disappears into the tent.
Coward.
And yeah, that's what he does. The goblin is going to it's like he had been lining up like a shot, and he's going to release it at Kinna. It's a natural 1. Clings off and just like choop, right down the hill. He's gonna actually move just right here, and that will be his turn. This orc is gonna walk over to you, run over to you, charge at you, and just swinging out with the great axe. 23. I assume that's gonna hit there.
No.
No. For 12.
Barely missed.
Damage.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
That was a heavy hitter.
Welcome to level 1 combat again.
Revan, it is your turn.
Level 1 combat! Alright. Can I see the goblin from where I'm at?
Yeah, I might have like half quarter cover, like one or two twos I see.
So if I move 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. If I move to like here, do I get a clear shot at him?
Yeah, you'd have a better shot there.
Gosh dang it. This F11 screen, how dare it. And then I will... Okay, guys, we've been on Forge for a while, so I gotta remember what to do. I think this is how I do it.
Yep.
Yeah, 15 to hit.
15, yes, that hits the goblin.
I think I do. That 7 for damage.
7. All right. You kill this. How do you kill this goblin here?
So it lined up a shot, and it shot horrible.
It did.
So I'm gonna like, I'm gonna like see the arrow. I'm gonna trace it back. See the goblin. I'm gonna creep around, and then I'm gonna take a deep breath. This is how you do it. Just straight, like hits the back of the head, straight through the eyes, and just falls forward.
Nice.
And then, do I have to press a button to end my turn?
Nope, not on this one. No. Kinna, it is your turn.
Okay. Kinna's going to step over here, and she is going to, like, sigh, and just, like, her jaw clenches a little bit, and that's a sign that she has gone into a rage. She's kind of calm in her raging. It's like an inner rage. She's an inner rage monster.
Oh, she's the, if they go quiet, that's how you know they're angry kind?
Yeah.
Now I'll ever picture a rage.
And she is going to very calmly and rage-filledly. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and stab this boy with my glaive.
Yeah. 7 will miss.
Yeah, it's gonna miss. I'm too angry.
Yeah, you just like
I'm so angry I
had
missed.
stabbed out with launched out with the great axe when he saw you coming. He blocked it, parried it off to the side.
Really didn't want to end this red, boys. Come on now.
Did you want to do anything else?
Yeah, that is all I can do, I believe. So I am. I'm just gonna be like, that was a warning.
Yeah. Mateo, it is your turn.
So this guy's 6'8", right? That's right next to me. Just so I can mention
He's
this.
probably he's like 6'6". This one.
Oh, he's a little shorter. All right, so I'm 6'2".
He's short.
All right, well, I think what I'm just gonna do is pull that dagger and I'll try to jab him right in the neck. I'm aiming for the neck.
Yeah.
So I think this one.
Yeah, 20 definitely hits for 6. Yeah, you stab him right in the neck. Like it like glances off to the side, like right where the trap muscle meets into the neck, just like goes right into that. Not dead,
poke.
but yeah, just a good wound though, in a vital area. All right, this orc here.
Good
run
wound
up.
in a vital area.
Yeah.
It's a
Here
rotating
comes a
door.
great axe swipe on Kinna. Oh, natural one again.
Wow, this guy is fucking.
Yeah,
losing.
well, this one's a different one, but yeah,
Oh,
this is
okay.
fucking up so bad. Yeah, it goes like he like slips in the snow, and misses you. Yeah, goes to look at.
Quick question: Are we doing flanks, by the way, guys, for advantage?
In certain scenarios, but mostly no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to see if I strategize around that.
Yeah. It is this orc's turn next to you. He's going to try and retaliate against you, Mateo. 19, I assume, hits
Wait.
for another 12.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm rolling well on damage there.
Who's the other guy? I don't see him. Is he out on the?
The one who's below you?
The one who's below you, right there.
Oh, I saw an arrow. Oh, that was.
That was me.
I think it was
like-
Castle doing his.
That was me trying to figure out how to best help you. 'Cause I don't know what my lines of sight are.
I was like, is that a bowman from ages away?
That's so
Okay.
funny. Yeah, so you go and you like stab him in the neck, and he grabs your arm and pushes you away, and then he swipes out with the great axe with the left hand, and he like cuts you across like the midsection.
Oh damn, dude, I'm beat. Okay.
Yeah, and he's gonna stop right here, and that will end his turn. Revan, it is your
Oh
turn.
man, I definitely have a line of sight on him from here, right?
Let's see. Yeah, I think you could sneak a shot like through here on one of these
Well,
guys.
I mean, because you'd say the trunk of the tree would be here, the other trunk would be here. If
Mhm,
he
I think
could-
you could do
If
it.
he could see them, I can definitely see it. It's my thought
Yeah, I think you can
process.
do it. Yeah, I don't think that this tree's blocking you all too much.
Are we blocking you though?
He could,
For-
maybe a little bit, but
Nah,
This
you're
is-
not.
Only if
You're
he
not
rolls
big
like a
enough.
natural
You're
one.
not big enough to give an orc cover.
I'm 16.
Not,
Well-
that's an orc though.
He's 6'6". He's tiny.
I think you can definitely.
orc.
I think like if you roll a natural 1, then maybe, but
That's a risk I'm willing to take. Natto 20.
Oh
and the crit. Okay,
Nice.
First crit.
nice.
How
on
dare you
which one
say?
was it?
It's
On-
on the
on which
one, the one below, Kinna.
Gotcha.
You say if you roll a natural 1,
I know, right?
Suck it. 16.
The second one you kill, you shoot, you release the arrow, and it gets him this one straight through the neck. And he's going to swipe out at you again, Mateo, but he just drops down, back crashing to the snow. The powder just up as he lands. Kinna, well,
I'm mildly impressed by that shot.
yeah, I would be too. Revan, did you want to move at all?
I moved 5 feet for that, so 5, 10, 15. Move another 20 feet this way.
Okay. Kinna, it is your turn. This one
Okay,
is dead.
Kinna is going to, she's going to kind of wheel around and just do like the old heave-ho with the glaive. Try to heave-ho it through this guy's like sternum.
Yeah.
Let's see if she does any better this time.
18.
She does, I think.
She
If
does,
that
yeah.
hits,
18 hits, yeah.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
That'd be a total of 14 with her
14.
rage down.
Damn.
Man, you get him really good.
And
He's-
she like
he's
she
looking back.
got like this little like smile, like her lip just curl up into like a very faint rage-filled smile, like making sure he can look in her
Yeah,
eyes.
and he
That
you can
happens.
you can see anger in his eyes as he's bearing down, holding his wound. But he's looking real rough.
Yeah, that's all I've got. So
Mateo,
Get right behind this guy.
yeah,
I'm gonna try to like grab his forehead and just like jab it right in the neck, my little dagger, and see if that
Gotcha.
hits.
like pull his head back and
Yeah, imagine.
Stab
Does
him.
he have a little ponytail or anything? Is it an or?
yeah, probably a little bit.
I
Yeah, a little hair.
Oh yeah, yank that thing back.
War pony.
Yeah, gotcha.
Let's not do it.
Yeah, you go to grab the
Greasy hair.
ponytail and it's yeah greasy and you can't get a hand on it. You know, you knew you shouldn't have ate that popcorn. He is going to like jerk his head to the side and then try and come down with the great axe on Kinna. Ooh yeah, 20.
yeah, that'll hit. Hey, that first one hit me too, right? That I took 12 before. Yeah.
No, that one
That
was
was-
on.
that was on-
Mateo.
On me,
Mateo.
bro.
So you're good. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Took
all right.
all the
Yeah,
hits
okay.
today.
You took 4 slashing damage. for being
8. So I've
raged.
taken 8 here.
8 there.
But
Yeah.
Isn't he
No
raging?
worries.
Yeah, but it would be half
Yeah.
to 4. Yeah.
So 4.
I
Yeah.
assume you're gonna keep track of that.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'll rule lawyer every once in a while.
And let's see, he doesn't really have any other options.
No, have him run away from both of them and give them both an attack of opportunity. Go for it, bud. See what happens.
All right, that will end his turn. Revan, roll a perception check for me. Bum, 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 bum,
There's
bum.
perception. 15.
Okay. 15.
Yeah.
You start to notice that the well, you notice, I should say, the back of the tent that the first orc went in is like fully engulfed in flames. And this orc is dead. And it is your turn.
So you're saying I noticed fire right here?
This, yeah, over here. This tent is on fire.
Okay.
Seems kind of hard to miss.
He just wasn't paying attention to it. He was
Yeah.
too busy lighting up direct shots to the back of people's or to the front of people's necks, and he was standing over here, looking this way rather than
Yeah,
way, so-
well, you know, if you're good at something, no reason to stop. And I'm gonna shoot that dude with the. I don't hit it.
You might.
13?
Yeah, they don't have soup. They have like hide armor. 13 is his armor class.
So I do hit. All right.
You hit, yeah.
That'll be a 12 piercing damage.
God damn.
Yeah, you kill this one too.
So I just went.
Yeah, 3 for 3.
Damn.
Call me a human turret.
There's still a lickless in the house. Dude.
Yeah, for real. And that ends.
That ends combat. In that
or
case,
at least for what you know. Yeah.
in that
Those are
case,
free to
my
move.
next move is I'm gonna press down low to the little mini cliffside wall, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
I'm maybe like back up a step or two and try and like stay hidden, watching, and I'm trying to watch the like center area to see where this leader orc goes.
Gotcha.
Do you want me
Kinna,
to
what
roll
would you like
stealth
to
or
do?
anything?
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth for me.
Okay.
Nice.
26.
Yeah,
Damn.
you're pretty hidden.
Okay.
Kinna, did you want to do anything?
Yeah, Kinna is going to. Where's the opening to this tent? Like where this guy went in? Like
Yeah, about
here?
right, like where you pinged. Yeah, about
Okay.
like right there. Yeah.
All right. Kinna is going to very stiffly but calmly come over here, and she's gonna like just throw that flap open.
Okay, as you do that, you can see that like the middle of the tent and then going back towards where Revan is in the back of the tent, that's like is all on fire. The whole bottom of the tent was lined with like animal furs, and it's all on fire, and it's about to burn up the main like center table. But the orc, you don't see him at all.
Okay. What is what's on that table?
You can see like cups and plates, but there is like a parchment that's laid out, kind of curled on the edges up.
I don't want to say. I don't want to say. I feel really overpowered right now, and I don't know.
I would like to. I'd like to. I've got enough movement. I should be able to go in and grab that and still get out 5, 10.
Yeah, I believe
15,
so.
20.
Yeah. Okay.
So I want to. Yeah, I just want to grab that parchment and then like
Do I see?
like just really quick look around and just like step back out.
Yeah. As you grab it, you like turn. You turn your head both ways and you turn around all the way. You don't see the orc anywhere, but it is like now it's really starting to like as you walk out, the flame was fully engulfed that table. It lit up like anything that was flammable on it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's all I've got. So like my rage ends, and so she just kind of like
calms back down.
Or tenses back up in a different kind of way.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
She lets it go.
Mateo, did you want to do anything before we continue?
I am cutting off the heads of these orcs.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
You
so
guys
you're
just see me like, how you would, cut logs. Like I'd straighten out the body, his neck, and just see me just chop his head in half.
With the great axe?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Straight.
From where I'm at, can I look for tracks or anything that I can use to track down the head orc?
Mateo's got the head orc. He's got 2 of them.
No, you has the head of orcs.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and roll like investigate, or I guess survival.
And then with my whole...
Yeah, it would be at advantage.
What am I? Is it survival or investigation?
Survival, please. Survival, yeah.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong.
Roll one more time.
I always forget to do the whole advantage.
There-
11.
Are there only 2 orcs?
There
There
3
were
orcs.
3.
What happened to the other one?
He ran into the tent, and that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, you don't really notice too much. Yeah, you think that because of the amount of snow that's dumping down right now and the powder that's accumulated around the edges, it might have buried into the signs of footprints. But at least the orc that you're looking for hasn't like climbed up here recently or something like that.
And then is there an opening over to the right, or is that turned into a wall?
It turns into just like the hill rounds out over there.
Where the fuck did he go?
I walk over to Kinna holding these 2 heads, one in each arm. Like, we should be heading out. I don't know where the 3rd one went, but I don't want to find out.
Can I slide down this cliff face safely, or do I have to go all the way around?
I think like if you sat down and you worked at it, it's like you can probably find a spot that was like 8 feet and hop down.
I'll slide on
Not too
down
hard.
here, and then
Mateo's looking like real rough. He got hit twice, and they were pretty heavy hits.
I would like to. I'd like to hand him some snow
Yeah.
and just be like, just pack that on the wound. I'll be right back. Sorry, I
And
don't have anything better.
sorry.
And I want to check these other two tents.
I'll check whichever one Kinna doesn't go to first.
And like I would like to be like, I mean, I'm definitely thinking that it's an option that like, this could be like the old shell game, and like maybe that orc might be
Yeah.
in one of these tents. So I mean, I'd even like kind of try to relay that to Revan with a look. I don't know if you want like a performance check or something. Like I wouldn't actually say it out loud. I'd just be like,
I mean, if you just gave me I feel like I would understand what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah.
I would say like, I don't know, because you guys just met too, right? So roll a performance check.
Yes.
And then let's roll.
That sounds fun to me.
Yeah. Let's figure something
Should
out.
I roll something to understand?
I think you just see. I think you just think you see Kinna like roll her eyes.
I feel like what I just saw was when people in the movies like they try to do military hand signs, but it looks like some weird shadow puppet show.
It looks like something the Three Stooges are doing.
Yep. Which one did you want to go to?
I'm going to go to the southernmost tent here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check the top one, and I'm just kind of giving Kinna this eye every couple seconds, like, what the fuck?
Right. Let's see. Okay, so Kinna, this tent is lined. The floor is lined with furs, but it's not the whole tent. It's like you can see parts of like the snow peeking up from the sides. It's pretty nice though. It smells though really bad as you're entering, and you're kind of like, maybe just the first step in. It smells bad. You see a bedroll in the back kind of corner over here. There is a chest at the foot of his bed, and it's kind of got like a similar setup to the first one, just not as nice.
I would just like to just start knocking stuff around, just like dump out the bedroll, kick the furs a bit, and then unless you want me to wait a moment, I want to open up that chest. I would probably, unless it's like locked or clasped, I would probably just use the blunt end of my glaive to just kind of try to knock the lid up.
Yeah, you can do that. It's kind of a crude box. Inside you find a set of common clothes and a robe of some sort. The robe is like a blue color, and it's embroidered with like a gold etching. There's a ring. It's kind of got this ivory color to it, and then there is a skull in the middle, and from the skull it like branches out, and it's got like literal divots from the skull, and those are all black. You find a necklace that comes down. It's a gold chain, and it comes down into a golden sun. You also find a pouch, and it contains 5 gold pieces and 18 silver pieces. 5 gold pieces and 18 copper. I think I said silver at first, but it's copper pieces. But perhaps the most interesting thing you find in this chest is a flail. The wood is its base, and it's enforced with iron plates. Then at the top, the chain comes down, and it goes to this golden sphere, and the golden sphere has spikes on it, and it's made, as you kind of look at it and inspect it, it's made to look like the sun.
Was there something before that robe?
A set of common clothes.
Common clothes.
Yeah, just kind of common stuff. And as you're sitting in here and you're kind of looking through it and rummaging around, like the smell is really starting to take over. It just smells like rotten piss, and your eyes are even starting to like sting a little bit. It's like that kind of smell.
Okay, is there a fire burning in the center of this tent, like for warmth or anything?
Maybe some coals.
There's fire burning on the dance floor.
I'm gonna grab the stuff, I'll just take the whole chest.
Yeah.
And on my way out, if I can kick like a support to try to get the tent to collapse on the coals and maybe just like catch fire, that would be dope.
Yeah, I think you can kick it down. Go ahead and just roll a d20 for me. We'll see how if it catches on fire.
We like a d20.
Yeah, just kind of like a luck roll.
I've seen that.
I guess we'll find out. For you, Revan, Let's
Hold
see.
on.
You are in
Before, just just in case something happens, because I don't know yet, and I'm just gonna play this out how Revan would. I want to sneak to the back and try and like pick up the flap and look from there.
Okay.
I don't want to go through the obvious front door.
Show me your path.
Okay, so show others. Okay, so I mean, I would go here.
That way, just around that way.
Yeah,
Cool.
I would just go around the back.
Yeah. As you round the corner and you get to like that tile, you see that there is a body laying there. It is an elven woman. She is in leathers, and there are two like puncture wounds, one above like right like probably halfway up her chest, and then the other one's down in her stomach. Yep.
And she's not breathing or anything.
No. She's dead.
All right, I'm gonna check.
Covered in snow and stuff. Yeah.
Check the body real quick.
What would you like to?
I'm just looking for. Well, I mean, I'm petty, so I'm gonna look for anything valuable that I could probably use off of her. Because waste not, want not is the way of the hunter, and then I'm probably gonna look for any form of identification, anything that I can use to try and like, if I pull it off, it's like maybe this was like a necklace that she had from her lover, and I can give it to someone in town, and they can at least tell them where she went or something like that.
Sure. The only thing on her that looks of value, and even though that it's punctured, is the leather armor. Everything else looks like it's been removed from her.
No necklace or anything like that. No,
nothing.
Religious, nothing. Does she have any tattoos or anything? Any markings that could tell, like, if I describe them to like a guardsman, they could be like, "Oh yeah, that was Sarah. She went hunting last week," or something. Like that.
No, other than maybe kind of her. If you like look at her hands, like there would be dirt and like moss on it.
Yeah, that doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna, as quietly as possible, keep going around the tent, and then I'm gonna check in from the back.
Okay.
You can always grab the head and then just like show that to the guards and be like,
that seems a little fucked.
You know her?
Not gonna lie. I'll leave that to Mateo. I'll leave that to Mateo. I'll tell Mateo when I get back to the group.
Since you're peeking in from the backside, when you pull open the canvas, this is where the bedroll is, and at the foot of the bedroll is a chest, and it's set up similarly. There's a table kind of close to the middle, a small fire pit. It has smoldering embers, but
there's
nothing
no surprise work.
No surprise work.
All right, cool. I'll just enter and I'll check the chest and stuff. Go through everything, loot it.
Yeah.
Raid and pillage. You know what I'm saying?
You find a black fur cloak, a lucky rabbit foot, a pouch of dirt, a pouch of sand, a water skin, a leather pouch, and a glass vial with a strange liquid inside. Inside the glass vial is a potion that has like it's a little red dot, and it's slowly expanding and filling the clear liquid with red. And then once it reaches like the whole liquid being red, it then sucks back in and forms back into a red dot, and then it just continues to do kind of that pulsing.
Okay. Well, I'm not even gonna pretend like Revan has a history with potions, so I don't know what that is.
And then the pouch contains there's a pouch in there, and it contains 5 gold pieces and 72 copper pieces.
Okay. I will. That's fucking. I'll go ahead and put the pouch of currency in my backpack. I'll tell them about it later, and we'll worry about that separately. But for now, I just want to like get everything going.
And this tent is like fully engulfed in flames now.
You said 72 pieces of copper? 72. All right. I'm just gonna mark that in my. We'll divvy that up later. I'm gonna grab the potion. I'm going to grab the water skin in case, because it's never bad to have extra water out when you're out and doing such in the wilderness. I don't think there was anything else that I would want except for maybe the black fur. Probably
this tent collapses as you're still looking.
I'm gonna take the black fur, and then I'm gonna do similar to Kinna, and I'm gonna knock down a support
Gotcha. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me as well.
Wow, I'm just God.
Man.
Kidding, I'm not. Don't hurt me, Bacon. DM, sir.
It's all right. Kinna and Mateo, what are you guys doing while you guys
So
are waiting?
I'm gonna come back up to Mateo. I'm just like, you still with us?
Sorry, sorry, I wasn't sitting there. I was next to this massive fire, and I have the heads bleeding out into the fire, and I'm cauterizing, I guess, the bed of the neck wounds.
How badly hurt does he look?
Kind of
Bad. He's looking rough. Two
You see me
big
kinda,
cuts.
you know, shoulders like forward kind of thing, but trying to like be manly about it.
I'm gonna start like tearing strips off the those clothes. Like, do they seem clean? Those common clothes?
Yeah, clean enough.
All right, I'm gonna start tearing strips of that to start like making bandages for Mateo's wounds, and I'm gonna. Hey, Revan, Mateo looks badly hurt here.
I like walk out of the tent. I'm like, I kick the post as I walk out. However that affects it with my 15, you let me know.
Also attempt to see if I saw the footsteps. So they're in there. When I set the heads down, I want to see if I was able to see where that third orc went. I wanted to see.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a survival for me.
Survival. Okay. Oh shoot. Very
you
useful.
think he went in this tent before it burnt up? Like that's where he went.
God, you're a DM.
Okay.
Remember that it is heavy. It's snowing heavily.
Oh, it's snowing heavily. Okay,
it's
sense.
Still snowing, and the sun has set. It didn't take you guys too long to get here. You guys found it relatively easily based off of the the notes that the hunters of Bryn Shander gave you. But it is like really, really snowing. The visibility is going to be real low.
I think
I'm gonna toss.
Mateo
I'm gonna toss Mateo the black fur. Be like, it'll help keep you warm at least.
Over the fire, nice.
No, not tossing it over the fire. I would like. I mean, like I could probably make that throw, but
as it tosses and it goes over, just slowly, just ash.
No, I would walk around and toss it. I mean, I would make the throw.
Also, I'll give him my jacket. I'll take my jacket off, like exposing my arms and stuff. And I'm
Are they tattooed?
Here, wear this. They are tattooed.
Yeah, Mateo's getting babied now.
Yeah, he is.
I am baby.
Like after I bind his wounds, like just quickly kind of just like bind his wounds and just be like, here, put this on, wear that fur.
Well, okay. Thank you. Those are some great shots. As I'm looking at Revan.
Thank you. I'm practiced a little bit.
Kinna, where did you put the parchment that you found? Did you stuff it in a bag?
I probably put it in that chest when I grabbed the chest. Yeah, I would have put it in the chest.
Question.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did we check the bodies or did Mateo just cut the head off of the two orcs?
That's a Mateo question. Did you just cut the heads off or?
Just cut the heads off.
Cool. I'm going to walk over and I'm going to inspect both the orcs and see if they got anything of value on them. And then I'll do the same with the goblin.
Mm-hmm. Well, they both wear hide armor, and they both wield great axes. And you can see close to their like laying out of your view, and then here, like out of your view, when you were standing up on the hill, they had like javelins that were kind of hiding behind the trees. There's one from each, so 2 total. And also, Mateo has only cut the heads off of the 2 orcs. He has not done the...
I know.
Or at least he didn't say he had.
No, I know. I know he didn't touch the goblin. I'm saying I'm going to go check the goblin next.
Because we were requesting just the orc heads, right?
True,
yeah,
care for the goblins. So,
yeah, they didn't give a fuck about the goblin.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just wanted to see if they had anything valuable. I don't see anything that I really care for, and I will go over. I'll even like walk around, do a little slide on down here, and check the goblin body.
While he's doing that, I want to see what's up with the 2 tents that we attempted to burn down. Are they on fire?
The middle one has caught fire.
Okay, not the other one?
The other one like had like where it fell, like in the middle, it kind of like got stuck on something and didn't fully fall into the embers.
So I did my job right.
All right. No, actually,
luck was on your side. Yeah.
Perhaps, I don't know. I would like to now, while he's checking the goblin, I want to just like to try to pull the tent like off of the coals now, and like maybe make sure it's not burning.
Okay. Yeah. You can do that.
So you
And
want
I'm
to
just like-
save this one?
I'm just like, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Out of curiosity, what's Kinna thinking?
Kid is thinking it's like, all right, so it's dark. Mateo is badly hurt. And it's like, I'm good in the cold. I could give a shit. But now I'm like looking at like this bleeding, shivering guy. I'm looking at this other guy who looks like he might get cold.
No, I'm fine.
And I'm just like, son of a bitch. Like maybe we shouldn't be burning tents down. We might need one.
Sure.
I'd be good for one night.
I with a grunt, it's my left shoulder that's injured, I'm guessing. So I'm just, pulling everything, trying to not move my arm very much now. At this point, I actually made it worse with that axe thrusting through the neck. And then I grab hold of the head. So I asked you, witness Kinna, trying to stop the fire. I'm like, what are you doing? We better be going. And I start walking away. Out.
Wait
Back
for
towards
us.
the city.
Do I?
I'm going to just quickly try and just like gather the tent up. Like I'm really big and strong. So even if I just get it kind of like in a big ball, would I be able to do that? Just like kind of ball up this tent and just kind of drag it behind me?
Yeah, I think like you could essentially like you might have to clear some stuff so that you're not like, roping it off here, pulling it like a sack. But remember,
Right.
How well it's going to glide on the fresh powder is, I guess we'll see.
Well, I mean, I would, if like I can get it like in a good enough ball, I mean, I'd even like throw it over my shoulder.
I think that there's a way for you to do that. If not carrying it yourself, if somebody wants to help at times, you probably can hold for a while.
Please ignore this next roll. I'm testing something.
As you're kind of doing that and kind of doing your last little cleanup, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. Kinna.
Sure. Get in a tent.
Yeah. That's you see what you see.
DM sir.
Yes.
Do I find anything checking the goblin?
Just a short bow. Let's see.
Or something that usually goes with bows that I'm looking for in particular.
Yeah, you would have a little thing of arrows, 10 arrows on him.
All right, cool. I'm stealing those.
Black feathered.
Also, fun fact: if I ever forget bacon, just remind me. Roll20 does not automatically deduct arrows when I shoot.
Okay.
That was
you
what
shot
my
3 times.
Yeah, so I went from 20 to 17. Take 10, so 27.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. All right.
You need a pro account and a macro. Well, actually, I don't even think you need a macro anymore. I think you just need a pro account. God bless them.
God
It's
bless
so
him.
difficult to take account, subtracting 1 increments. Raven, let's go. As I'm walking past him.
Did he just call me Raven?
Yeah, I did.
Do I look like
He
an
did.
emo girl with the spectral patron daddy?
You do.
Sled down. So many issues with that sentence, but I'm not gonna say anything about
You're not gonna
it.
say anything, Mateo? Really? You just gonna
Nah,
let him say that?
it wasn't you that I had. You just said the wrong name. That's fine. I'm gonna be like it's Revan, E before the A.
And just to double check, you're leaving the goblin. You're not doing anything.
I don't give a fuck about the goblin.
Okay.
I actually quite.
Yeah.
I in fact hate him enough to leave him there to die. Maybe some like wolves will find the bodies and use them for food. Good for the wolves. And then I will tell Kinna and Mateo about the elf. Was it half elven woman or full elf?
Full elf.
Yeah, I'll tell them about
Behind the second tent.
elven woman that I found behind the tent. There was nothing distinguishing about her that I could, except for like just her basic features that I could probably relate to a guard. And she was wearing, what was it, leather armor? But there was punctures in it and such, so it might not be usable and or worth much.
I'm guessing she
You
was
didn't
dead.
take her head.
We don't need an elf's head or a goblin's head. Also, I found some money.
I found some in this chest too. I mean, it's not like she needs it anymore. Could have helped identify her. That's all right.
That just
And
seems a little inappropriate. If you want to go back and cut the head off, we can. But
No, I'm sure it's
also,
fine.
and I'm gonna show him the potion. I don't know what this does, but I found this as well. Shake it a little bit.
He knows in the Underdark.
As you shake it, it doesn't it doesn't change. So like the liquid the red liquid that's mixing inside of it, it doesn't alter that as you shake it. It still continues its process as if not being shaken.
It's like it's the carrot and the jello. You shake
what
it,
in the
you
what?
shake it, but
Oh.
it doesn't move in the middle. You
he
guys-
said a carrot and then Jello.
yeah, so if
Yeah.
you have something
Okay.
in the middle of gelatin and you shake
Never
the
heard of
jello,
that term
nothing.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you guys are all fucking all right.
I've seen something like that
That's
in the
some real
Underdark.
rumor stuff right there.
Stupid. Yes, you've seen this in the Underdark, Kinna. Please.
Or
tell
something
us
like
more.
it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they drow teenagers have them sometimes in their bedrooms. It's they call them lava lamps.
It sounds
I mean,
like
I'm not sure that that's exactly what it is, but
that sounds like some druid talk.
could I roll an Arcana check to see if this is something I may have seen before?
yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
aside from like in a drowse.
That sounds like
drowse,
something a druid would be into. You know, those people who are like high off the psychedelic mushrooms and hugging trees.
I don't think my Arcana is great. I mean, it's not terrible. It's average.
It's okay.
And
You've been around.
Womp womp, lava lamp. Probably.
That's the closest
Really?
thing it reminds you of, yeah.
Yeah.
When it fills up to the brim of like when the clear liquid turns fully red, it reminds you of a potion of healing. But you've never seen a potion of healing do something like this.
and about
Seems
the third orc, you did not see him in the first tent.
I didn't see him.
I'm more than certain he went in that same tent he came out from.
I didn't
They-
check the first tent.
and
Though.
they-
That was Kinna.
Kinna?
The fire starting to
Yeah, no, the tent was on fire. I didn't see any orc in there. I did find a parchment though. Once we get to a place where it's kind of safe to look at, we can check it out. Maybe he left a note.
Sorry.
Dear other orcs, if you kill these guys, you can find me at the old tree by the frozen creek.
Dear invaders of our camp, out to lunch. Be back later.
as you guys are leaving or just finishing up this conversation,
Definitely leaving.
you notice that the fire is starting to like calm down. It's kind of meeting its close, it's starting to not be on fire anymore. The snow's helping that too.
Does it seem like a natural slowing down of the fire?
Yeah, it's just
Or do you
the
not
snow with how fast and how heavy it's coming down. It seems like maybe that's helping burn it out a little bit quicker.
Okay, well.
We could check the rest of the remnants of the tent if you guys wanted to camp here tonight. I saved this one. If not, I mean,
What's the hour of the day? Can anyone tell?
Could I tell?
PM.
I mean, I would have probably theoretically.
Yeah, go ahead
Should we
and
tell?
roll. Revan, you can roll at advantage with their help.
So I put
Let's
this
count the
Survival,
hours.
yeah,
and then
Palm,
yeah,
this
yeah.
guy.
However that works.
20.
Yeah, it's like 6, 7.
So
You seem like the expert. Could we make it back to camp?
it'd be rough. Low visibility. It's later, so you're looking at nocturnal predators coming out. It'd be a gamble at best.
Yeah, do you
A
think
roll
it's
of the
worth
dice,
staying?
if you would.
But it's safer staying or walking.
I mean, the fact that there's a pre-made tent doesn't hurt. It probably would be safer. There's already a place for a fire. We would be better off staying here for the night, and rotating watch shifts, and then being on our way in the morning.
and it turns around with the tent and starts walking.
Yeah,
back.
with my grunt. I grunted also, turning back with kind of.
All right.
go back to the tent.
Mm-hmm. All right. What would you? How you guys set up the tent? And do you guys want to do anything specific?
After the tent's set up, I mean, this fire's still going.
Yeah. Well, maybe now, like it's starting to burn out, but yes, it's still going.
Okay. I would like to, without going too far, because I don't want to like. I mean, Revan's pretty good with the bow, but Mateo's pretty badly hurt, so I'm gonna just start looking for just some wood, just like locally. I mean, there's trees around, so I'm sure there's some fallen branches. They found some. So I just want to start looking for some wood to keep the fire going overnight.
Yeah, and you're even like walking with your glaive, you know, the like pushing it down into the powder and like trying to like kick it up to see if there's stuff. And you're finding enough wood. And
I was gonna go up to one of these orc bodies, take his great axe, and go to one of the smaller trees next to the camp and start chopping away.
Yeah, that tree there and this tree here would be the smaller trees to fell if you wanted to do that.
We'll do that.
It'll take a little bit of time, but yeah, you can do that.
Mateo, do you have any food?
No.
I'm going to give I'm just like, you just sit put, and I'm going to give him some rations. I don't need your arm falling off. Neither do you.
I like stick out my hand. I'm like, I'm fine, thank you. Refusing. No, I'm refusing the food right now.
Eat.
No.
I'm just gonna drop
fine.
them like by your feet, and I'll be like, they're there if you want them.
You just hear the thunks of an axe on a tree in the back.
Yeah, just continuously chopping it down.
And then I guess once this is burned down like enough, I'd probably start just kind of like sifting through the debris and ash and see if there's like anything else.
Yeah, roll an investigation for me.
Sure.
Is it too early for me to fall asleep?
No.
Because
I mean, theoretically, the sooner that Mateo
And
goes
my-
to sleep, the sooner he can wake up for his shift for watch.
Exactly. So that's what I do. I'm laying
11.
against the fire.
All right. Mateo's going to sleep
I'm going to sleep.
as soon as you can get comfy.
I don't think I need to announce that, but yeah.
So you'd be over here in this tent.
Oh, I'm going inside the tent. Oh yeah, okay.
I mean, I assume.
Well, this is a tent that kind of like
Saved?
took down and
No,
She
Dragged
took it
it
down,
down.
but she said that she's putting it back up.
She
okay.
saved
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
this
saved
one-
the
I
tent
thought you
because
put
I
it
was
down
afraid
and
we-
like walked out. I didn't hear her put it back up. Okay, yeah. I guess I'm back in.
No, I kicked
Yeah, I was
mine.
setting the
I
tent
kicked
up,
mine
yeah,
down
I-
and let it burn.
And then I realized like you guys might freeze to death. So I was just like, let me get a tent.
All right.
I rolled an 11 on that investigation check.
As you start to sift through it, there's a lot of ash, and you see towards the back corner here, like the parts of the canvas, parts of the like sticks and different things that were in there. They're actually like kind of like falling inward into something.
All right, so I'm just gonna just be like, nothing, fucking orcs, and I'm just gonna come back out, and I'm just gonna be like, Revan, you hungry? And I'm just gonna beckon him over, like, come here.
I mean, I wouldn't turn down food. I'll drag whatever wood I have to the fireplace. I'll toss one piece in.
I'm gonna, I want to come up further away from the tent, like I want to be like over here.
Well, I mean, I would toss like a piece of wood into this fire.
Yeah, that's
to
fine.
keep it
Yeah.
alive.
And I'm just like, come here, yeah. Mateo, did you pick up the rations I dropped?
Oh, because like when you toss it on the ground, I was holding these two heads. I just looked at it and then I walked away.
Why are you still holding?
Because it's Mateo. I feel like
He's
this is
actually
that's
sleeping.
awesome, yeah.
He's sleeping with them.
with,
Just
with both
So,
the heads next to me?
I'm gonna pick the rations up and hand them to, like, absentmindedly, just like hand them to Revan, and I'm gonna be like, there's a spider hole in that tent. I don't know if that orc is still in there or if he's hiding something in there. But in case that orc is in there, I figured you might want to maybe check that out with me.
I think we can make that work. Is there any cloth or anything?
Do they use the term spider hole
Yes.
outside of the Underdark?
Yes.
I first heard it there. Okay, excellent.
Yes. It's like the spiders that create the holes and use them as a trap. I
Right,
understand
yeah,
the
cool.
reference. We use the same reference as hunters.
Fantastic.
Is there any kind of like cloth or anything that I can see that I could like tie off to the end of an arrow?
Yeah, you could probably rip up part of like the tents that didn't burn.
Cool. Hold on, let me get creative for a second. Let me double check my backpack to see if I have what I think I have. Do I have what I need to?
Spider hole. Spider hole.
Tinderbox. I'm trying. I don't think I have a torch. Oh yes, I do. I have 10 torches. So
yeah, you should have 10. Yeah.
could I use whatever helps keep the torch burning and like rub it into to one of my arrowheads and the cloth, and then light that cloth on fire?
You want to take what's on the torch?
So I
wrap it around the arrowhead?
I essentially want to take the torch and some extra cloth or whatever I need, wrap it around the arrowhead or like right next to the arrowhead to essentially create a flaming arrow.
Yeah, I think it's possible. I don't think it will last too long. Like it will burn out.
It doesn't need to last super long. I just need to last for a second or a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put the end of the cloth in over the fire so that it catches, and then I want to shoot at wherever Kinna points out this hole for me. I want to see if I can bait him out if he's there.
Okay.
I did find 10 extra arrows, so I think that burning one on a intimidation tactic isn't a horrible plan.
Yeah. So just so you know, the hole is like kind of being like there's stuff that's covering it and falling into it. So
Yeah,
you're probably not gonna get like a clear shot.
any of it wood?
Yeah, some of it would be wood.
That's what I'm aiming for. I want to see if I can catch that shit on fire.
Yeah, I don't think it. I think without a roll, you're able to.
I want to aim for like just like center mass of all the wood and anything covering the hole, and I want to see if I can either get it to catch on fire or at least create the appearance that flame is coming.
Yeah. So you shoot into it. It's still kind of probably a little bit hot, and so when it reignites some of that charcoal on the wood, and then as it creates kind of like a secondary fire, and then the wood has now become so burnt that it's brittle and it collapses in, and it reveals like a 5x5, a 1 square like trapdoor. Essentially, it's a hole now. It burned through the wood that was the trapdoor, but it's a hole.
That was
there could be a prisoner down there.
That was the most video game moment I've ever had, where you like burn away the door by shooting it with a flaming arrow.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take a look down the hole.
Yeah. With the fire burning over here, it's illuminating enough. Plus,
I mean, I have dark vision.
Revan's dark vision. You see, it's probably about I don't know, 10 feet down. You see at the bottom there was a ladder, but it burnt and is now laying down at the bottom.
And there's no living creatures in this hole?
Nope, it's not just a hole, like it goes down and then it branches down into like
a so it's a tunnel.
Like a tunnel.
I think we figured out where he went. And I'm gonna look at Kinna.
And it goes so it was back in this corner here, like somewhere around here, and it's going that way.
So question is, do we take what we have and go back to town tomorrow? Or do we continue the hunt?
I'm not comfortable leaving Mateo in that state while we check out this.
I don't want to hunt. I don't want to follow him right now. I feel like just having all three of us ready to go and.
Yeah, I mean, Mateo's near death, but I'm sure he'll be fine in the morning after a long rest.
I have this feeling about it.
Shout out to Viva La Dirt League. I would definitely like to check it out in the morning.
I don't.
But we should definitely.
I don't feel super comfortable leaving it alone And
Yeah, no, I think we should keep watch right here.
Do you want to go
I
first, or do you
cannot.
want me to go first?
I can go first if you'd like.
All right, I'll take second watch then.
No, you know what? Why don't you take first watch?
Okay.
I can handle the cold really well, and it might get colder overnight, and it might be better if you could stay a little bit warmer when it gets colder.
I mean, either way works for me. I'm used to this
Yeah,
environment. I hunt in it all the time.
You take first watch. I'm going to see if I can get Mateo to put those heads down and eat something.
I
if
will.
he's not
I
already
will say
asleep.
my only argument is would I be able to tell which shift would be darker? Would it be second? Because that would be like the twilight hours.
It's gonna essentially, with this level of isolation and away from things, it's gonna be pretty much about the same.
I've always wondered,
I mean,
Could we-
darker. Yeah.
do we like some weird internal clock that we know when to wake up? I've never really thought about this with playing D&D.
I mean,
But,
yeah, it would all be
I
based
slept
off of your
these 8
sleeping
hours,
habits.
woke
Yeah, it's
up,
just
okay.
kind of the sleeping habits that you created.
Okay.
Your character has. Like if your guy was like the I sleep 12 hours a day kind of person, it would take the rest of the party waking them up for them to be like waking up on time every day.
Right.
But
Yeah.
always wondered.
Yeah. And then, like, mechanically speaking, I believe, Mondo, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can only take, like, one long rest in a 24-hour game period. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, all right. So we're going to go Revan first watch, Kinna second watch.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
when they come back in into the tent, is Mateo, I know, you said Mateo was sleeping before you're going to sleep, but do you think that he's asleep by the time that they come in?
Depending on the time they were gone, I think I'm a fairly light sleeper unless I'm dreaming. So I would wake up. Then
Probably been
come
in there for like a probably
short an hour. I think
15
most
minutes
of
to a half hour, yeah, something like that.
Are you
Hour
still
at most.
holding the heads?
he's cuddling with them.
No, of course not. No. I set him.
Okay,
In the,
alright.
I set him in the entrance of the door. I'm not that weird.
Very cool. All right, so I step over them, and
Which
yeah, I mean, if I see
psychopath am I
that you wake up, I'm just gonna say, all right, we found a spider hole over there. We're not gonna check it out right now, but we're gonna keep guard. We're gonna take our watches near it. Just let me know if you need anything. All right.
I'm just nod my head, and then I close my eyes again.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try and get some Z's while I can
Mm-hmm.
until Revan comes to get me to relieve him.
All right, Revan, go ahead and make a perception check
Oh
while you're
man.
watching, see if you see anything.
Oh man. Oh no, guys.
Retro.
17. Oh man, I'm so bad at this game.
Your rolls
Um,
are so insane tonight.
Yeah, rolling really well.
Reggie.
I think
Rascal's busted.
you're looking around and whatnot, maybe every now and again making like a perimeter check, walking around just to make sure. The only thing that you notice would be like nocturnal birds, maybe a few smaller like squirrels, chipmunks, like that kind of stuff, like in trees or waking up and kind of, but maybe a fox or two, but nothing too crazy. Yeah. So unless you want to do something specific, you would wake up Kinna in a couple hours.
Yeah, I don't think I'd do anything crazy. No. You know what? While I'm awake and I'm by myself and they're both sleeping and I'm over by this hole where I could possibly die, I'd probably take out the sending stone
Mm-hmm.
and just real quietly, I just kind of like whisper like, "Love you guys."
As you hold it and you bring it close to your mouth, the outline of it starts to go from the top down to the bottom in blue, really highlighting the face. And as you say that, you get a response in just a sec, like maybe a couple seconds, and it's Katrina's voice. She says, "Love you too. Kids are asleep, but I'll let them know in the morning."
Sounds really weird. was almost like my sister was my wife. That was it just all felt weird. I did not like how that went down. All right, I'm gonna put it in my bag and then I'll just finish up my watch normally.
Okay. Wake up, Kinna.
Yeah, I will with all the powers of my stealth as not to wake up our light sleeper. I will creep in and I'll give Kinna like a soft nudge. Hoping that she doesn't swing at me with those enormous biceps. Oh!
Takes you
Well,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just wake up Kinna.
all right. And I'm just gonna nod and I'll go and
do the same thing.
Yep, keep watch.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
Mike,
perception.
like near the hole with my glaive pointed down, so that like if anyone tries like poking their head up,
Just
I'm gonna poke them in the head.
Fishing in a barrel right there.
Yep.
Poke your head out, I poke your eyes out.
Perception.
I'm really
Womp
sad
womp.
because you can't really tell how my lights are.
I'm just like
Yeah,
staring down that hole.
You're doing this.
I'm just like
you're doing this.
you fucker.
Yeah, you just pop your head out. You do it, but I'm here. You at the very tail end of this happening, you see a crag cat from behind, and you can see dangling from his jaws is this goblin. He's picked up this goblin, and he's walking up, the hill with the goblin in his mouth, and then coming down this way, basically.
How the fuck did I miss that?
Yeah, and the goblin, these guys are gone.
I'm trying to match Enno's colors with my color changing lights, and it's just not working out how I want it.
You tried.
I mean, it's still cool, but it's not the same.
Other than that, though, you don't notice anything.
All right.
So how long has how much did you watch before
It would
you
be
woke up? How many hours has passed?
It would be like
It
5.
depends on shifts, because if it's like 3-hour shifts each, it would be 6 hours before they woke up. Because what is a long rest needs to be 8 hours?
It needs to be 8 hours, 6 of which are spent sleeping, 2 of which can be spent doing light activity, watching. If we wanted to make our long rest a little longer, so that
I would say just make it like 9 hours,
a little better.
9 hours, so that everyone does a 3-hour watch, and that way everyone is guaranteed a 6-hour rest.
As long as Mateo doesn't get hurt again.
That's 4 hours, right? I'm pretty much awake.
It'll be 6.
It'd be 6 by the time.
Yeah, because we're gonna take 3-hour watches.
Oh, I wake up before that, I guess. Refreshed and new, like a new man.
Man, it's like none of that even happened to him.
It's astonishing.
Yeah, but go ahead and roll. Are you going to take a watch, or what are you going to do?
Yeah, I'll actually even ask, do you plan on taking a watch? Because I can stay up if you need more rest.
Okay, help me out when I brush off this rusty D&D. I'm fully healed, right? With a long rest is all I need. I get everything back.
So
hit
yes,
dice.
but you'll get it at the end of it. So you'll get it at the end of your your watch.
I don't know how this works. Yeah, I was
gonna say, how do you argue that? Because he's the one who took the
first rest.
the first 2 shifts off, so he has his 6 hours of sleep that are technically required.
Right.
So
but he still
good?
still needs at least 2. It's got to be 8 hours.
Of doing nothing.
Right,
cool.
2 hours of doing nothing. Well, light activity.
Mateo, don't get in a fight for 2 hours.
Yeah,
listen.
Don't get in a fight for 2 hours.
I thought it was half as much, right?
No, that's.
Let's see.
I'm an elf. I thought that's how that works. I require half as much sleep for a full rest.
Yeah, you would go into a trance for 4 hours, so you would have that.
It would still be 8 hours, so you would just spend 4 hours.
4 hours of it doing.
He's an elf.
Other stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm an elf.
Just fair warning. the layout.
Yeah, I
says
thought
that
he
he's
was
human.
a.
We know.
I thought he was a human.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well,
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
My bad.
You done did thought and was told wrong by me on purpose, but yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So I was.
Well,
Yeah.
I only bring it up because it is.
I was
it
unintentionally
changed
wrong.
differently.
I was
Unintentional.
unintentionally wrong. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're good.
Hey, you're fine. You're fine.
I can't even edit it, so.
He has very much like human features. It's really hard to tell.
Oh, can I edit it?
Yeah, you can.
Anyways, I only asked because hi Elf, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, so just take it. No, it's okay. It's good to figure out, and so you know the
Yep.
mechanics of it.
Kenna, you wanna? Kenna, you wanna repeat what you said?
Oh yeah, we found a spider hole over there. So there's a tunnel. We're trying to avoid it for now until we're done resting. So if you actually want to take a watch, just if there's any trouble, I would hate for you to get hit. So if there's any trouble, just wake us up. We'll come help you, and just keep an eye on that. And I point towards the so over there. I'm just like keep an eye on that area in case he comes out that way. I think that's where that orc went.
Do you want me to get you in the bed?
Yeah, I mean we should be good to go in just a couple hours. I'm just gonna catch a little more shut eye.
I get up and I walk out, and I'm very curious of this tunnel.
Okay.
So, I don't
Yes.
even respond or really answer your question. So you're gonna lay down unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do for your inspection?
He's so mysterious.
My inspection.
Guy.
Well, you said you were curious about the tunnel, so
Yes, I would. I want to see. I want to see where it is. Like I want to
Yeah.
look for it.
So it's right over here. It's about enough for one person to squeeze through at a time. You look down at the bottom, and you see that there was probably a ladder that was leading up to the top of this, but it's kind of laying in ruins and charred wood at the bottom. It's stone, rough edges. It looks like it was it's not like it was made by a dwarf or something. I don't think. It's pretty rough in its architecture.
Thinking to myself, fascinating.
It's
then,
about 10 feet-ish down.
okay, hold on. Meanwhile, I'm debating whether or not, in my own head, I'm debating whether or not to grab the heads and just start walking.
Okay.
Technically,
Yeah.
it wasn't your job originally, so if I don't show up, just saying.
And just so you know, you wouldn't get the full long rest because you got to wait until they wake up, basically. You have 2 hours before you fully heal.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm so confused. Okay.
Because
So-
you were saying you were going to take the heads and just kind of trot off while they're sleeping, right?
Yeah. That
so-
wouldn't count as my full rest, but
No,
I thought I only
right.
need 4 hours of full rest.
No,
You
you,
need
need
full-
4 hours of sleep.
Right.
Long rest is an
meditation,
8-hour
right.
period of doing nothing.
Correct. So
Like
you
a
get
normal person needs 6 hours of sleep, but they have to spend 2 hours like resting
Mhm.
for a long rest.
The equal sign still equals 8. The X and
Why?
Y just are of your equation is different. So yours is 4 plus 4 equals 8, where Revan and Kinna is 6 plus 2.
Oh, so you're
equals 8.
saying that I can't, I'm not fully rested after 4 hours. I only have to sleep 4 hours of those
Yes.
Correct.
and then do whatever for
Right.
the other 4
And then
hours.
you have to do like a leisurely activity of resting, tending to a fire, a watch,
kind of-
reading.
See, we
The-
played this way different in the other D&D. It was literally just 4 hours.
Yeah,
of just
all good,
full-time
all
rest.
good.
I was just
Yeah.
double checking. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't debate that because
It's-
I obviously
It's more of the
because I
way
know I need those extra few hours.
it's
so I
more
just-
like on one hand, it's like people use it more RP wise, but then mechanically speaking, you can do like little things. Like if we're not out and adventuring, say we had like a keep of our own,
Okay.
you'd be able to like work on things on the side for an extra 2 hours in comparison to everyone else.
Exactly.
that makes sense. I misunderstood.
And also, if you're lucky enough to have 2 elves in your party, everybody can just sleep all night,
Yeah,
and the 2 elves can take like 4-hour shifts watching.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm only half, or am I? I'm full health. I could do the
during
same
their They're asleep. I'm looking for
We
alcohol.
do have
and
two.
thinking to
We do
myself,
have two elves.
There you go. I could sleep all night.
Yeah.
I'm
I
looking
won't.
for.
Well, that's good to know for the future.
Yes, now I know. I'm looking for alcohol and thinking to myself, if only I could just walk away right now.
That's hilarious and kind
I
of
feel the
sad.
love. I feel the love.
I mean,
well,
I would
You're-
probably wake up at some point during his watch because I would wake up an hour into his watch.
Okay.
4 hours. of sleep.
yeah, that math checks out.
So I would have walked out and like made sure the fire was still going. Tried to
Yeah.
warm up.
Is your features noticeable as an elf? Out of curiosity.
I mean, it'd be hard to tell. Just like I have like the angular face structure and everything, but like it'd be
Mhm.
hard to tell unless I take my hood off about the ears.
So you haven't taken your hood off once
I-
the entire time.
I took my hood off in town to show the ears at one point. But like when we were in the bar at the very beginning, I took my hood off when we were relaxing in the bar. If you noticed, then you noticed. But like I keep the hood on when we're out here because it's cold and I'm trying to keep my ears warm.
So you two are awake. I'm gonna put Kinna in here.
Are you next to me or just?
I'm out
or
by
you-
the fire. Like I
by
got
the
the
fire.
fire. I made sure the fire was going again. Like I would have like waved at you to make sure you knew I was the one doing it, or you knew that I was the noise.
Fantastic, man. I'm on fire right now. I was looking for alcohol, by the way.
Yeah, you push around and you find nothing. Yeah, you don't find anything.
I walk out
You're
disappointed.
like, this is trash. Yeah, nothing's here.
Worst bar ever.
Well, did you two want to have any conversations, or shall we wait?
Yeah,
Wait.
I
And
was
just,
going to ask him.
yeah.
Do
Do you think?
you happen to have any alcohol with you?
I don't want to lie to you and say yes or no without looking at my character sheet real quick. I don't think I would. I only have the water skin, so shake my head. No, unfortunately, I didn't think that far in advance.
So you're not a true elf.
I would just say that I didn't think this was gonna be an overnight trip. I thought it was gonna be a day trip, and then I'd be back in a bar.
Who trained you? Are you so good with the bow?
My dad
And how's your father?
dead. So obviously, I must be the better archer, huh?
Oh, so he was murdered.
Well, something like that.
By orcs?
Nod silently.
Wish we had alcohol to drink to him.
All right, you convinced me. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go check the burnt down remains of this for any alcohol.
Okay, roll an investigation.
Like, God damn it, you've convinced me.
All right, let me see.
Okay, bro.
Don't
Castle turned on his cheat codes.
Don't worry, son. I got
You
you.
poke, you poke around. Maybe you grab one of the sticks that you're about to put in the fire, and you start to like brush stuff up. You see the remnants of a chest that's been badly burned on the outside. The only reason why you notice it was because you already found one in a similar position in the other tent. Yeah, it looks like it's crumbling a little bit. You think you might be able to get it out, but there, unfortunately, even with the 19, there just isn't any alcohol in here.
I'm gonna kick that fucking chest, like the top of it, and see if I can kick the top off.
Oh yeah, crumples in.
What do I find in there?
Let's see, what would be readily seen?
A flask.
Man, we're in a mission to drink right now. Yeah.
I'm just kind of hoping he like says I don't see alcohol, but I kick it open and flask.
No, you find a unburnt leather pouch. Yeah, that's what you find.
I'll look inside that pouch.
You open it up, and it is a gold. You find a gold ring, like you pour it out into your hand, or at least some of it. A gold ring, and it has a red gem inlay. You find a platinum ring that comes to a skull, and then crackling out from it, like pushing down into the band, is like this black paint. It looks like it's like spider webbing out. And then you also feel like a generous amount of gold pieces. You like look through it, and there's 60.
60?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I'll have to count that out for everybody
That's-
later.
Can I see it? Oh, I'm not able to see it.
Yeah,
any of this, or
definitely.
isn't it
Yeah,
there?
yeah, no, definitely.
Oh, I noticed all this. Okay.
I mean, you definitely notice him find this thing, kick it, look at it, like open up this pouch and like look
Okay.
through and pull a couple things.
I mean, you
out.
don't see what's in the pouch, but you notice.
Yeah, of course. That's to see him like you're grabbing something, kind of like
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely
you're
looking
like
at
staring
something,
at it,
for
right?
sure.
Something. Did you find treasure?
I think so, and I'm gonna
Saying jokingly.
hold on, wait. Hold on, let me do math real quick.
Math's hard.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, I think so, and then I'm gonna take 21 pieces of gold out of the pouch, and I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna hand them to Mateo.
I look at him a little confused. Not exactly the treasure I thought it would be. That was.
And then I'm gonna show him I'm gonna show him the platinum ring with the skull on it. And I'm like, is this what you're talking about? Something like this?
No, I was talking about the alcohol.
Yeah, no, I did not see any alcohol. I promise you, I looked really good.
I take the gold, pocket it, and I'm just uninterested by the rings. You just can.
Cool. I'm gonna put the rings back in the pouch and then pocket the pouch.
Okay. After a little bit longer, Kinna, you wake up. All right, we can go ahead and take our full rest. Everybody's back up to full health. If you use
What do you
any of
mean?
your things,
You guys took damage?
some of them did.
You're lucky I'm a tank, bruh.
Yeah.
What,
We're lucky you didn't take one more damage.
Yeah, right.
Where's the
Literally.
button? Is there a button?
There is not a button.
No, I know.
Yeah, I wish
And
there
then
was.
whenever Kinna wakes up, I'm gonna walk over to Kinna and give her 21 gold.
Oh, I'm just like, yeah. By the way,
I
And I'm gonna show
found
you-
this when I was digging around. I figured I should split it up evenly.
there's some coin in here too, and I'm gonna kick the chest over. Not as much as this, but
You kick it like over.
like just like not like punting it, but just kind of
Yeah.
like
Push it,
Like-
push it.
push it right. Like as I'm getting up, just like kind of push it with my foot.
Yeah.
There's also some other interesting things in there.
I
Yeah,
found two interesting looking rings. I'm gonna show Kinna the rings.
Yeah, so Kinna, you see one ring that's gold. It's a gold band, and then there is a red like gem inlay, and then the other ring looks familiar to a ring that you found.
Yeah,
earlier.
I'm gonna compare it to the ivory and skull ring.
Essentially the same. Just one has an ivory band. It's made more out of like the out of that, and then the other one's platinum.
Damn, they killed an elephant for that ring. That's fucked up.
Listen.
No,
Listen, you two.
You would know that knuckle-headed trout have bones that are actually like ivory, and a lot of people will whittle different things out of the knuckle-headed trout bones, which is called scrimshaw,
Oh,
which
fish.
is actually a real thing.
It's a fish
I was
ring.
gonna ask you, is this real? Like, are
Yeah.
you making this up right now?
Well, I mean, it's real in this fake fish, but scrimshaw in terms of like bones, that's a real thing.
Oh yeah.
So
It's a fish ring, boys.
are you? So you two, we promised 3 heads. Should we go down this hole? As you found.
I believe so. I don't think that leaving a loose end is smart, regardless of what we promised.
I'm
I'm a
cool
man
with
of my
that,
word.
but I did want to ask briefly if either of you knew anything about these, and I'm going to show them the robe, the necklace of the golden sun, and the flail. Like, my first guess would be religious,
A
but
robe, a necklace with a golden sun, and a flail.
Yeah, so
The
the flail.
Would
The
I
golden
have
sun.
any experience dealing with merchants and everything that come through? Would I have seen anybody that had something similar to this or have heard of anything like this?
The ball end of the flail is also like kind of looks like a sun. So I mean, my assumption, like
I'm assuming
Asmondo
religion, like that's what
yeah,
it
my
seems like.
right, yeah,
but
like
would
some sort of
I?
sun cleric.
Is there any kind of roll I could make to see if I know anything about this?
Religion.
Religion. Damn, I only have a +2 in that. 13.
The rings, or what are you looking at?
I'm looking at all the sun stuff.
All the sun stuff. Yeah. This is. You think it's stuff for
The Raven Queen. I knew it.
no, the Morning Lord. You remember seeing a sign during one of your like travels down to Bryn Shander, whether that be for supplies or just for a quick getaway or whatnot. But you remember seeing signs with the sun, and it said praise to the Morning Lord, and it had like a sun iconography.
This looks like memorabilia of a member of the Morning Lord's clergy. Or at least whoever had interest in it would be something to do with the Morning Lord.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, I'm down for the tunnel. Also, I'm going to give you guys each 2 gold pieces from the little bit that I had here, and I'm just going to keep 1 plus the 18 copper.
I mean, I gave you 21.
Listen. All right.
Right.
Doing
and I'm
pretty,
giving you
doing pretty good.
I'm giving you 2 more. Yeah. So
I'm sitting kind of pretty with my money right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm down with like sharing fairly. So
What's the conversion rate for copper to silver? Is it 10? Is it 10?
It's
is it
10,
like
it's 10 to 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
it's 10 to 1, and then it's the same thing from silver to gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm just trying to I'm trying to figure out in gold how much money I have.
Right. Do either of you have a rope?
I do.
May I have some?
I have 50 feet of hempen rope. How far down does it go? 10 feet?
Yeah.
50. That's quite too much. Do you have like do you hand me that? Could I see it?
Do I see any rope in the tent we stayed in last?
Frayed, not very long.
Yeah, we don't need long.
How long are you looking for?
We only need like 5 feet of rope.
That's even 6 at the most.
Might be too long. Not that you can find here.
I mean, we don't need to use the whole. We don't need to use the whole rope. I mean, you could just because it's longer.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I just don't want to cut my rope and then forget about it. I don't have a way to mark that down.
Oh, you can keep track of it. I can help you keep track. What are you trying to do? Just cut the rope?
I'll just cut like 6 feet off the rope.
Okay.
What you could do, Castle, if you wanted to, like in your equipment, like where it says rope, like hempen rope or whatever.
Yeah,
you could like, yeah, you could, well, you could just like put like, you'd have to change the weight, but you could put like 50 for like feet and then subtract like whatever you take off. But then, yeah, you would want to probably adjust the weight because
44. I don't know how much down that would go.
How much?
I'm about to do complicated math. You can ignore me. I'm gonna give them 6 feet of rope.
Okay. Where we want to tie this off to?
Wait, did you hand me the 6 feet of rope?
I'm gonna give you 6 feet of rope.
Okay. I grab the rope and I shove it through the eye, down the neck of the heads. And I make a makeshift like carrying basket kind of thing with the heads.
You're gonna pluck the eyes out of these heads and go through the eye into the other eye.
No. Excuse me. Yeah. There's your nostril connects to your eye, but it can also go down your throat, kind of thing. That's what I'm trying to like lead the rope down to, kind of thing.
So you're gonna go through a nostril, out an eye, into a nostril, out an eye, and then connect the
down
rope
the
so you
eye,
can hold it.
like where the nostril like connects, and then down the throat out the neck from the bottom, trying to make
Gotcha. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what it's supposed to look like. Yeah.
Kinna is
Hard.
just laughing.
Yeah,
Kinna
like-
is definitely laughing at this.
like little you can imagine like a piece of rope on each side. There'd be a head essentially. I tied off the knot back up the eye. If you can imagine that come up. Yeah.
Sure.
You witnessed me doing all this. And then I throw the heads over my shoulder.
Okay.
And I look at these two. I'm like, let's go.
All right, guys, I figured out how much. I have 8.8 pounds of rope.
Wait, why do you need to know how much they weigh?
I'm adjusting the weight because Mondo brought it up, and then it was gonna eat at me if I didn't know.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wonderful. Are we good to go?
So good at math. Yeah.
Tying a rope off and then going down.
Well,
Jumping down.
he used the rope to
God
of War tie the head to the body. I'm gonna go ahead and American Ninja Warrior, like hand on each side of the wall, legs on each side of the wall, and get down that way.
I'm way ahead.
Yeah, you can do that for like a little bit, but eventually
I mean, I only have to go down 5 feet and then I can drop.
Yeah, I was about to say how far
are you
again
gonna
is
get
it?
back? It's not that far. It's like 8 to 10 feet, give or take.
I know.
I dropped down.
I don't want to do a full 10-foot jump down because that includes damage. I just want to go like 5 feet down and then just let go.
Sure.
I would like to say I would have gone in first and I just jumped right down.
Okay.
Acrobatics, athletics.
Revan understands
ahead.
very well how bad a simple rolling of the ankle can be out here.
Oh god.
It's twice, bro. Like, what are the odds?
Yeah, that's
Like
rough.
you like belly flop into the.
6 damage there.
Listen, bro. We're both high elf rangers, but we are not the same.
Apparently not, man. Like
Revan diff.
Okay, and then you watch Mateo jump down, and you see him just kind of like
shit.
Yeah, just crumple and roll and kind of
it's like 10
ugh.
feet is 2d6. Yeah,
and then you kind of I rolled 2d6 for extra, but yeah, and then you kind of like, okay, I'm gonna spider climb down a little bit, and then I'm gonna climb down, and yeah, I think Kinna, you're probably still chuckling at this. It's been maybe a funny morning for you.
I feel like it was really quick for me to just go foom, 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 drop.
I would probably be concerned at first. I'd be like, are you all right?
As I'm getting up, like dusting myself off.
All right.
I'm gonna walk past
Then I
Mateo,
would,
pat him on the back, be like, the only thing hurt is probably his pride.
Yeah, you can tell I'm a little bruised, my ego.
I would just go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna look down the tunnel and see if I see anything, because it was underground. It's not affected by the snow or wind. I just wanted to see if I saw footprints left.
Go ahead and roll survival, and then Kinna, you kind of climb down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lower myself down. Like I'm pretty tall.
Do I get
Unless
my
you
advantage?
tell me like I need to roll something.
Yeah, you would. Sorry, Castle. Yes, you would get your advantage. You're tall enough to be able to figure your way out and not take damage there.
Yeah, I figure I could just lower myself down.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like 10 feet.
Thank God for advantage.
You do notice a set of footprints in the dirt.
I'm gonna signal towards Mateo at the footprints.
You guys get in. I assume Mondo, you should not. Can you see your token at least? Mondo?
Yes.
Cool, but you can't see anything.
No, I would probably
Light a torch.
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna say I can't see shit. I'm gonna light a torch.
I'm gonna give her a thumbs up.
What is a torch? 20?
And I'm just like, I don't know if anyone agrees with the torch lighting or anything. Oh, I see a thumbs up. Okay. It's 40 feet
40. Gotcha.
dim, 20 bright.
I want to stealth out of range of the torchlight.
Okay.
Just out of range of the torchlight. You know what I mean? Like I want to be scouting ahead. How far you say? It was like 20 feet?
All right, so I don't remember. I've been using Foundry for so long. I don't know if you can do like a dim and bright,
Let me try and do this.
but yeah, it's like
It won't let me do it.
yeah, it does like 40 feet dim light, 20 feet is bright. You know, so it's like 40 feet of light, but 20 of it's bright. Yeah, that looks
10,
That looks better.
15, 20.
that looks better. It might be.
I might need to adjust the numbers a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4. I would.
How's that at least?
I would probably.
That's
be
definitely better. I mean, I like the. It's definitely got the dim, and
Yeah, it's got the dimming, right?
yeah.
I should have had this set up here. Let me see if I go. What if I?
Wait, do orcs have dark vision? Do I even give a fuck about stealthing out of this torchlight?
I don't know.
I don't think
know
so.
if that's something you would know.
Well, it's like even if you're in the dark, like anything could see my light source, and would see your silhouette. Like,
well, I was gonna say, I'm like,
blocking
if I could like hug the wall or something and
right,
just look like
Okay.
more rough, but it doesn't matter.
As soon as you move 10 feet forward, go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
I was not moving at that point yet.
You said you were moving.
No, I said I did a whole like thought process out loud where I was like, it wouldn't even matter. So I was taking that back. But I mean, we're all going to be walking, so I guess I'll do it eventually.
Let's go. If you guys are walking in unison, Mateo and you can roll it, or if whoever wanted to lead can roll it.
I can do it, I guess. Fuck it. You said dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
Saving throw?
Yep.
Cool. I rolled natural 2.
You're stepping and you're walking, and then you hear it, and your foot hit this like wire, and it tripped this plate, and the weight moved off these rocks that crumble down on top of you. You take 7 damage.
God damn it. Oh.
And that pushes you to like right here. This would be about like that. And then on top of that, you hear kind of like rustling around from where these rocks fell. There's the rocks, and these sturges come.
Jesus fucking Christ.
They come out from under here. We'll roll initiative. Let me clear your guys' ones. Oh, I already did. Sweet.
fucking sturges.
Yeah, they're little pieces of shit.
I'm probably gonna die. Theoretically.
They're tasty though.
Just
Sturges are pretty weak.
You squeeze
Yeah, but
your
so-
bloods.
I'm pretty weak right
If
now.
they bite your friend though, squeeze your friend's blood out of them before you eat them.
All right, let's see. Enno, can we get a roll from you, or did we get one?
Rage back.
Did I miss
Don't
it?
forget to type your token before you
I
proceed.
have it. I couldn't.
Oh, there it is.
Finally, babe.
Yeah, there's a good roll.
There you
All
go.
right. Okay, what is your
What's
dexterity
with the
score?
320s?
My dexterity? You want me to roll it?
No, just what is it?
Oh,
Your
17.
17, okay. And Kinna?
Is not 17. It is 16, I think, or 15 maybe. It is 15.
Okay. Sturges will go right before you. Mateo, it is your turn. You see two bat-like here. I can give you a quick look at them. Crazy looking, like red, weird bat-looking creatures with long snouts, and they're in like furred neck. Weird. What do you want to do?
I'll grab the like double roped head and start using like a nunchuck, dude. I'm gonna fucking swing it.
Yes, that was what I was hoping to see when you first started
I was just
saying this.
can't say it seriously. But you see Mateo just like
Okay. Okay.
start spinning like crazy and just gonna try to whack one of these things in midair.
Okay,
What do I
roll. I don't think you're proficient in two-headed
Holy shit.
club fighting, so nunchuck fighting. Roll a d20 plus your
Dexterity?
and or minus your strength.
Would it be strength or because it's a
I think it's
Dexterity.
hitting.
yeah, but it's
Dexterity.
it's a dexterity.
Yeah, I feel like it's a dexterity as well.
A dexterity weapon. They're two heads.
Yeah,
attached to
which-
attached
but
to
with
a rope.
because it's the
like
rope
aiming.
because you're
Yeah.
the way you're swinging the rope. That's my only argument for it.
I
mean that's up to it's up to you as the
No,
DM.
because-
But I'm saying
yeah, I was
that-
gonna say that's completely a deal.
I think it's going to be similar to like a flail, right? Where if you had a wooden stick and a flail, that would be a strength-based weapon. So I'm going to go strength for right now.
that is
If you
fair.
were throwing the skull, if you were throwing the heads, then maybe. But because they're still in your hand and you're whacking,
like a
strength.
bolo.
yeah.
Like just
my thought
I
process.
was fucking running away and I got boloed by two orcs.
My thought process was just because I've used
Just to clarify,
Nunchaku
1d20.
as a kid.
Just roll. It would basically be your strength. Just click
Wait.
strength.
Oh, okay. This is even easier.
Yeah. So you go and you like swing it in your hand and you go to smack out at the sturge and you miss and the orc's forehead just right on the fucking wall of this cave and it's just like leaves a good split and a little bit of blood. You whacked it on there pretty good. Did you want to move at all? This one is technically engaged with you. Or are you good,
I moved down one.
Moved down?
My
Okay.
turn was that. Cool. Failed. Fucking nunchaku heads.
No, but I do like it. That was good.
Yeah, no, I was so looking forward to having that happen, and I'm so glad it did.
You swipe out and you miss the sturge as it pushes its wings down and raises its elevation, and then it turns to you and it lunges out, trying to stick its beak into your skin. 22. Dang.
Jesus.
Takes 7 damage. The Sturge attaches to the target. While attached, the Sturge doesn't attack. Instead, at the start of each of its turns, it rolls the 1d4 plus 3. Due to blood loss, the Sturge can detach itself, but it won't. Yeah. That's what that one does. Kinna,
My
it is your
shoulder,
turn.
man. My bad shoulder, my good
Yeah,
shoulder.
right in your good shoulder. It sees the wound and it sticks its fucking beak right in, jams it into that wound, and starts.
Oh, my bad shoulder then?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit, man. Poor. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Poor bad shoulder.
poor bad shoulder.
Kinna, yeah, it's your turn.
All right. Yeah, I mean, ugh. So yeah, I definitely want to rip the Sturge out of Mateo.
Okay.
Can I hurt it while I'm doing that? Like, can I, like what do you require if I also wanted to hurt it while I was doing that?
Okay, so let's go. We'll go bonus action, strength check to pull it out.
Okay.
I'll say DC. I think DC like 10, pretty easy.
Sure. Okay.
Yep. And then if you, so you have a torch in one hand, you're pulling it out. I'll let you try and like crunch it with your, like your strength, just to try and like squeeze it to death.
Sure.
So strength
Okay.
check to rip it out, and then another flat strength check to hit. Okay, so you don't pull it out; it's still latched into.
Damn it.
Uh,
Okay, and that
latched
was a
into-
bonus action.
That was a bonus, yeah.
Okay. Then so after like it squeezes out of my fingers, I'm just like fucker, and I'm going to I'm gonna poke it with my torch, and hope that I don't miss.
Okay. Oh no.
It's getting hot in here.
You
Son of a
try to
bitch.
poke at it with the torch.
Yeah.
And maybe just from the pain of the fire getting close to Mateo, he moves, but you do start to singe kind of the Sturge's like hair that's wrapped around its neck, but
Okay.
no damage there.
I should have fucking raged. Anyway.
Revan, it is your
You
turn.
imagine rave?
I'm gonna stab the. I'm gonna try and stab at the
What,
free,
next to you or
free
the-
flying one above me
Yeah. Yeah.
because I'm scared. Nat 20.
God damn it, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, roll damage.
I get 2 natural ones, and this motherfucker gets 2 nat 20s.
In combat.
Bang, 13,
That's
nice.
a.
That's max damage. This is as high as you could roll. That's awesome. Yeah, dude, you fucking
damage.
I
destroy this
pull
thing.
back my arm and then the dagger was in the sleeve and I like grab the hilt and then I thrust forward and stab it.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, it's tough being this badass.
wings stop beating and it falls to the ground. It's no longer there. Mateo, it is your turn. You can use an action to pull it. Like out of you. It's in you right now. Or you can take a dagger and try and cut it.
Well, I put the two heads were on my shoulder, and I grab my dagger from my side, and I just try to stab this freaking little bat thing off of me, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
This shit's unreal, bro. I'm rolling so well.
Oh, you missed. You like try and
I whiffed.
Yeah. It doesn't say that the AC changes, so yeah, you go to like try and stab it, and you're doing the thing that a dog does when it chases its tail. You just keep turning. You're like fuck. Trying to get it, but you can't get it. So,
Well, I guess I'm not turn with that, dude.
It will use its turn to remove 1d4 plus 3. So it siphons out 6 hit points.
You should be
From
down.
you.
Bro, chill.
Not from you, Revan. Sorry. From.
No, I know. I'm saying, wouldn't that put Mateo down? Because we have the same HP.
Mm-mm. He's still up.
I'm still up.
Kinna, it is your turn.
All right, I'm just going to use my action to detach the Sturge. Like
Yep,
nothing
you can do that,
fancy.
yeah.
I just want to pull it the fuck out of him, and I'm just going to look at Revan. I'm just going to be like, quit fucking around with that thing. Just going to like try to pull this one out.
What? Revan's so confused.
Go ahead. Yeah. With an action, you can pull it. You rip it out.
Yeah, and that would be like that would be all I have. Yeah.
Blood dripping from it. Revan, yeah, it's your turn. You can
As the
try.
only person with a fucking kill this entire time, I am so confused.
Kinna's holding this Sturge and like gripping it.
Can we flavor this if he hits it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would love to add some flavor to this. Yeah. What do you think?
Would this be one of those situations you were talking about earlier where I get advantage from flank? Because she's holding it?
Yeah. I think so with something this small like this. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead with Kinna holding it. I'm gonna try and bring my dagger down on it.
Yeah.
That's another nat 20.
All right, so this is how I want to flavor this stuff. I'm not like,
Bro,
I'm not holding it. I'm not holding it. So it's like this is how I want to flavor this.
Okay.
You do your side in a second. All right, so I've like ripped it out, and I'm just like, will you quit fucking around with that thing? And as soon as you notice it, I'm just gonna toss it to you. Like, here, take care of this.
And as I see it coming through the air, I'm just gonna like Superman punch, stab it.
Yeah, you kill it. Dead.
Bro,
It's
that's
dead,
pretty.
dead.
I mean, that's sick for you, bro. That's pretty bullshit in general, though.
Wait, hold on. Okay. I wanted to get that.
Yeah. You kill it.
Like, I would like to say that like I believe Castle deserves this after some of the shitty roles he had.
He has had some bad rolls.
during
Our last game, I ended it pretty rough.
All right. Well, your the Sturges have been taken care of.
Well, I'm just a fucking damage magnet at the moment, though.
Yeah, you are.
Pull my dagger out and it falls to the floor.
Revan, you still see footprints, making their way down.
Smooth with it. All right. I'm gonna clean my blade.
I'm going to tear more pieces of those common clothes.
Yeah, you can do that. Take the time to real quickly.
And I'm gonna walk forward slowly, checking for traps as I go.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
I would like to point out that all started because normally I would check for traps, but I opened my mouth, so I just had to bite the bullet. Investigation, you said?
Yes.
19. I don't know why I'm still on advantage, but it didn't matter in that case.
Yeah, it didn't matter. That's okay. You
Bro,
walk.
I can tell.
Let's see. I'm gonna make this.
I think Enno's mad at me right now for rolling. So
Oh, no, I'm mad at you. I'm just disappointed in Mateo for missing on everything.
Mateo,
point
you
blank.
fuck.
I'm happy for you. I'm just disappointed in my rolls.
So up to this line right here, you have checked thoroughly for traps. If you want to continue to check for traps, you have to roll it one more time.
Okay.
I'm glad. I'm glad somebody's killing things. It's like at this rate, I'm gonna fucking die
To
instantly.
here, we were good.
Mm-hmm.
continue checking for traps because that last one hurt a lot, and I'm not willing to risk
That was a
it.
true.
Bro, I
Speaking
took
of hurt a lot.
I
Mateo, how are you? Are you all right?
I took 7 damage.
I'm like holding the wound. I stick my finger in a little bit into the bandage,
There it
kind of like stopping the blood.
Ooh, yeah.
I've seen better days.
I'm distracted by their conversation.
God damn, man. I don't know what to do about this shit, though, to be honest.
All right. Revan, roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
There it is. Yep. To be
Sure.
fair, the one bad roll I had before this bad investigation was my last dex, and it caused me 7 damage. So
True.
you'd think with my +6 that I would have decent. There we go. 15.
15. Yeah, you are about right here, and you go to take another step, and you can feel your foot slipping before it does go all the way through, and it reveals this pitfall trap about 10 feet down, spikes at the bottom. I'm
Hold
gonna
my
say you guys moved up a little bit.
hold my hand up with the hold. I'm like, hold up. We got another trap here.
You think like with just a quick, one step rock back to go, you could jump. The ceiling maybe
If I
for
do a
Kinna is a little bit too high, but she might be able to like.
If I do a 2-step rock back, can I do like a side? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna. Can I do like a side?
You
flip
do a
over it?
backflip into the hole and you die.
Yeah, I'm like, if I do 2 steps back, can I do like a side flip? No, we're not doing parkour. I'm just gonna do the safe, jump over it,
Rock back and jump over so you get there.
lean with it, rock with it, as the kids say.
And you can see now like the tunnel is almost to an end. You can see the white snow on the light from the end of the tunnel there. You guys following Revan?
Yeah.
I assume. Cool. As you break the mouth of the cave, do you guys want to do anything? Did you guys want to talk, have a conversation really quick, peer out, like right before you're about to exit?
Is there light at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah, you can see the snow. The snow at some point stopped during one of your guys' shifts, probably late night. So the second or third shift, the snow stopped. So there's a lot of fresh powder around, but
Shake your head and be like, "Don't go towards the light, guys." That's what my parents always. No, I would probably whisper to Kinna to like put the torch out at this point.
I'll put it out.
And then
Okay.
I want to stealth up to the entrance and take a peek outside.
okay, go ahead and roll stealth for me.
Here comes that nat 1 that I've been waiting for all day.
Yeah, right. Achoo! It's a little dusty in here.
I mean, if I rolled a 2, it would still be 10. No, that's that's an 11.
You peek your head out. You see to your left there is a dead tree, and past that there's a bushel of trees and a couple other dead trees, and then there's a fire pit, and there's some stumps around it. Right next to one of the dead trees, just beyond the fire pit, there is somebody who is has their arms tied like this up. And a rope is tied down around their ankles, and they are held aloft, hanging from the tree. They're alive. They're gagged. There's blood that's matted down on the right side, and it is a woman. To the left in the bushel, like in all the trees, there is a large tent that's propped up underneath of it.
Okay, so
She doesn't see you. She's like kind of like hanging there, and her eyes
at
are
this
down.
point, I will turn back very quietly. I will relay everything I see to Kinna and Mateo, and I will tell them that like what I want to do is if they want to go out and around, and they can do it more in the open, but I want to do kind of what we did in the last situation, where I'm going to quietly and stealthily go around the tent, kind of like out of any line of sight, so that if things can go peacefully and Kinna can talk it out with whoever's there, that's cool. If not, and things go down, I once again have like at least I get a chance to take something out with a shot.
Like, I want to go peek out, like I just gonna walk like to the edge and just kind of like peek out myself.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth for me.
Yeah,
I have the utmost faith in your stealth.
don't. I've been rolling like shit all night.
8.
You step on something, whether it's a rock, you kick it, or
Okay.
and it hits the tree, and it startles the woman who's there. She kind of wakes up from her, unconscious state as it goes in and out, and she looks over and she locks eyes with you, and her eyes like widen, and I guess in like excitement, basically.
Really quick, like finger to my lips, like. Shh.
She looks at you. Let's see.
So
Instantly just drops back down, like kind of like nods subtly, and then instantly goes back to that position, and yeah.
What? All right. So there's no sign of anyone else though.
Not
there's
yet.
the tent.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, just the
all right.
tent.
So
I'm
just gonna look at Revan and I'm just like, there's no talking about this.
So then
There's no way this ends peacefully.
Can I at least get a sniper position before we get into it?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. But there's no way I'm trying to talk someone out of this.
Listen, I don't know. I don't exactly like to talk to orcs to begin with, and you tried that, so I figured, if that's what you were gonna go for, that's what you were gonna go for.
Eventually, it looks like this, guys.
Okay.
I've got some friends who are orcs, but I understand.
Okay, so
Yeah,
where's the opening to the tent?
What? So are we actually like right here?
No, we're at the cave.
No, you're right where you're at. Yeah.
Okay.
We're at the opening of the cave. So
Where's the other chick? That's what I was just confused about.
right here.
This is the woman who's tied up. The other person that I mentioned before was like a dead woman behind a tent. This is a totally different person.
That was
yeah.
a long time.
I thought you said I thought you put your fingers on top of her.
No.
The one that's currently alive. It's like,
No.
how the heck did we get all the way out there, dude?
Is the
Okay,
is the
that makes
opening
sense.
for the tent right here?
No.
Where's the
you
opening
can't
for the
see
tent?
You can't see it.
Okay,
Listen.
cool. Well, then I'm going to stealth my way. I want to go. Let's do
Wait,
this.
all right. Before you do that, like, yeah, I was about to say, just like, Kinna's gonna just be like flat out, just like, where are you going? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
my shit is
So
bugged.
like,
essentially-
let me know which way your head is.
Essentially,
first.
what I want to do,
Mhm.
and I'll explain this to Kinna, is I want to go over and up and around so that I can get around to the backside.
Look,
I want to end. I want to end up like over here, but I want to go the long way to get there.
Okay, Bacon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, tell me what you think of this or how you want this to work. Because my idea is, I mean, like, I'm just gonna hang out here by the cave while he's trying to get in a position. If he makes noise, or I feel like if someone starts to come out of the tent, I'm gonna just like step out and be like, what sort of fuckery is this? That might be a direct quote from what I'm gonna say. Would that be like a help on the stealth, or would that just maybe be like something else we're gonna figure out when it happens, if it happens?
I'll give it.
I mean, you can add a modifier instead of doing like advantage.
Yeah, like, I mean, like,
Yeah.
if he makes noise, I just want to be like, what sort of fucker? Like, I want to make more noise.
Right. So if he's going this way and he makes a noise, you want to kind of come this way and be like, rah, rah, and so that they
Right.
come towards you. Right.
Exactly. Like, I want to draw the attention.
So instead of having,
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it a
because-
help. Yeah.
So I'll do what you suggested there, Castle. I'll give you a bonus. I'll give you a bonus of +2.
+2. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Yeah. You're good.
Fucker.
Yeah. So
That's my
You
only.
wanna
I think that's my only +8, but that +8 goes crazy.
you want to sneak to the left.
To the left, up and around. Yeah. So I want to end up like right there. Let me
Okay.
see. Do I have any
And-
other +8s?
and just to
on.
clarify, the entrance is right here, correct?
We
No,
can't
you
see
didn't
the
see
entrance.
We can't see the entrance. Perfect.
No.
Okay.
Yep. So you get to about here. Here, I'm gonna move you back one more. Sorry. Right there.
There.
Go forward one more. Sorry, I'd already done it for you. underneath the trees, emerging from the tent, you see a big motherfucker.
Which way is he?
Kind of tan skinned. He's coming out like diagonally, so like the opening of the tent.
But
was
he's
behind
looking
and
like
going
over
this way.
here.
Yeah.
So can I, like, with my stealth roll, I'm gonna hug the tent, and like if he goes this way, I'll keep going the way I was going. But if he comes like towards me, I'll like, kind of use the tent as cover and go opposite of him.
Yeah, you hear him like yawn. He's like, "Ugh. All right, time to get to work." And he like moves over, and you hear him kind of step this way, and he comes in full view of you, Kinna, and he's holding a battle axe, I believe. Let me take a look and see what he's holding.
Could I stealth up
Yeah, go ahead and roll your stealth for me.
and try to hide behind this freaking wall? Thank God.
Yeah, where are you trying to go?
Just like right here, like right behind her.
Yeah.
So
you're
able to see the
easily-
little goblin.
Would I be able
easily
to
then.
finish my route, or how do you want me to do
Yeah.
it?
How high did you want to go?
I wanted to get to here.
Okay, go ahead and roll one more stealth for me.
You might still listen. I can roll bad here, and you might still get to be your what fuckery is this? Okay. I have a really good. Nah, never mind.
God damn.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yes!
Do you like do you like climb on his back and you're just like, like sitting on his shoulder now?
Yeah.
I'm just like sitting there leaning on him, and he's like, "What are you guys looking at? Is there something on my head?"
Another nat 20.
And he's like, he has this battle axe with him, but he just takes some wood, lays it down, and starts chopping, and then the woman in the tree starts to make a noise, and he just says like, what did I tell you about talking before breakfast? And he turns and he just punches her in the stomach.
All right. At that point, I mean, Kinna is going to she's going to start marching forward, and she's just going to be like, "Yes, what did you tell her about not talking before breakfast?"
As he was starting to march, I'm gonna try to grab her. Right? You felt me trying to like grab you.
Kinna? Yeah.
Yeah, Kinna. I don't think I was successful, but I attempt.
Well, I'll let Mondo decide if Mateo's trying to get your attention. Do you give him the second, or do you kind of brush him off and continue walking forward?
Yeah, I would probably just continue walking forward, like glaive
Okay.
in hand. It's like, dude, just punch this girl hanging upside down from a tree.
Yeah.
I definitely
I
pulled
mean,
I pulled my bow out, and I brought the arrow taut as soon as I saw him swing on the ground.
And I mean, like, my intention is probably to just immediately attack the guy. So, I mean, I don't know if you want us to roll initiative. I don't know if we're.
Yeah, I think he hears you coming up, right? Or what did you say to him?
I was just like, yeah, what did you tell her? Like, not to do before breakfast or whatever it was he said. I basically could,
Not even
call
looking
back.
at you, he stretches again, and then he turns around. And he says, "Grack told me you guys would be coming."
I'm shooting him.
All right, well, we'll pick it up at the end, or we'll start it up there. We'll end here.
Will we have to roll initiative, or will I get that first shot off? Because he's looking at.
I think
Kinna.
you'll get the first shot off. Yeah, I'll mark that.
Yeah,
down.
that would be like a surprise
Yeah,
round. Yeah.
a surprise. Yeah, sneak by Revan.
Man, you're so stupid. I walked right past you, dummy.
Dude, yeah, gosh.
It's not
Your
like I
rolls
rolled
today.
like. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw in chat. That was 3 nat 20s today.
No, it's
Yes.
4, bro.
No,
It
I
was 4.
double checked the chat. 1, 2. Oh, is that 4? Oh, that is 4.
bro.
That's 1 for stealth, 1 for the
Dude,
dagger,
crazy.
another dagger before that, and then I think I had a nat 20 early in an earlier
And that
fight?
arrow, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I had 4 nat 20s today.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude. Well, that was fun, guys. You guys are pushing forward, which is awesome.
Yeah, no, that was dope.
You guys found some good coin.
I
You
should've
guys
died
found some
3
weird
times over, man.
items. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You're
really
looking
surprised you
rough.
didn't go down to that sturge.
But the only
Yeah,
person who has like health is Kinna. So
Yeah, but I'm also way in the back.
true. I mean, the way that you've been rolling, you're going to roll fucking natural 20 on the longbow. You roll max damage. You'll do like 25 damage to begin with, and it won't even be an encounter. Pretty much. So, but yeah, I had a lot of fun, guys. That was awesome.
Yeah,
That was good.
I'm gonna have Bacon doing his Matt Mercer impression. Just tear the page.
Yeah, I know. Just rip it. I have a lot of notes and stuff. Yeah, so
Rip
I didn't know
page,
exactly where you guys were
plan
going to go. So who knows? But well, we'll end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. That's episode 2 of As Told by Dice, book 2, The Long Winter. Looking forward to seeing where you guys go. If you guys haven't already followed, make sure to hit that follow button. We're live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. Join the Discord. Hit ! Discord. Follow us on Twitter. All that good stuff. Mondo's got a bunch of games coming up. I saw him tweet about that. You have a game tomorrow, I believe, a game on Friday, and a game on Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Saturday. So
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
and they're all streamed.
Yep.
I need to create like a command for you. Just put it in there so we can keep some
Yeah,
tabs
the
on or
end.
whatever.
I feel like we should do
Twitch.tv, the Mondolorian.
Which you can see his
'cause
name in
that's
chat
me.
there if you click on it. Yeah.
And 8 o'clock Thursday, I think that's going to be a new Curse of Strahd game run by Cleve, who I play with
nice.
on a regular basis. He's running a Curse of Strahd. And he said, "Hey, if you want to stream this, you can." And I said, "Yeah, dope." And then Friday is Frost Maiden,
Nice.
and Saturday is Antonine. Yeah, and those start at 9:30.
Eastern.
9 on Friday. Yep, Eastern. 9 on Friday, about 9:30 on Saturday.
Nice. Hell yeah. Well, we're out of here. Everybody have a great week. Yeah, like I said, make sure to follow that, go into that Discord and come join a conversation. Come hang out. See you guys.
See you.
Bah.